Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hang on. Got the wrong thing up there. Hang on. Let me get that over there. Is that all good? That's all good. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy JT. And we're back again for another Leeds United game. They are coming thick. They are coming fast. They are, every 2, 3, 4 days at the moment. But guess what? I ain't complaining. I'm sure you lot ain't complaining. And I know things went very, 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 very poorly the other day. The less we speak about that, the better. But we are back for Leeds versus Arsenal. Can I get some ones in the chat if you're feeling pumped right now, if you're feeling gassed, if you're feeling hyped, if you're feeling all the emotions under the sun, because I, for one, certainly am. How are you, TK? Today is the day, no doubt. Leeds 0, Arsenal 1. I cannot agree with you there, because our next game is Liverpool, and there's no way we're getting 0 points out of 12. If we're going to get points, today is the day that we need it. Hello, Churong Kwang. Hello, bro. How are you? 1 Arsenal. Absolutely no chance, as we get 2 whole likes already. God damn, you absolute living legends. 3. Oh, my God. There's got to be a new world record for the speed of support we're getting here. Thank you guys so much. You absolute living legends. Ben White, of course, making his return over to Ellen Road. He did, of course, face us last year with Brighton, but now the new £50 million man. He's had a lot of pressure on his shoulders this season. Is he going to deliver in the place that made him? And speaking of centre-halves returning, Robin Koch is finally back in action. This is massive. In my personal opinion, the best centre-half we have at the club. I know a lot of you are Llorente fans, and I like Llorente myself. But I think Robin Koch is just a step above. What do you guys think? Are you a Robin Koch man? Are you a Llorente man? Or are you a Virgil van Dijk man? Which one would you say is our go-to defender? Leeds United 1, Arsenal 1. Ooh, I don't know. You got to say you take a point after how last week went. However, I don't know, man. Why not the optimism? Why not a clean sheet? Robin Koch's back in there. Cody Drama is in there. That is massive. I've been very, very thoroughly impressed with Cody Drama whenever I've seen him. When I saw his brief cameo last week, when I saw his game against Arsenal last time in the Cup as well, he's been very, very impressive to me. He looks strong, he looks composed, and he looks very mature for his age and his lack of experience. And I really like him in that right-back position. I think he gives us a lot of freedom to move other players around. And here we go, we're on the attack already. Stuart Dallas bursting into the Arsenal box. It's still Stuart Dallas. Is that a pen? Is that a corner? What's going on here? It looks like it's a corner to me. Is the sound all right, boys, by the way? Let me know if the sound is a little bit too loud. I can always fix that for you. Let me just try and nudge this down a little bit. Hopefully it's not deafening you. But that was a lovely, lovely run by Stuart Dallas very early into the game. Hitting them quick there. We've got a corner now. It's whipped in by Dallas again. Rafinha flicking it on and flicking it over. This is what I'm talking about. The intensity is there. Luke Ayling remonstrating with the referee already. We've hit them fast. We've hit them hard. And boy, this game has absolutely sparked into life already. This is what I'm talking about. This is the response that we needed. It's okay. The sound is good. All right. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Just going to put the headset in just so that there's no other sound reverberation going around. But this is the start we were looking for. This is the start Leeds wanted after not turning up at all, showing about as much intensity as a flat bottle of Coke last week round. But this time, we've started with a bang. We've started like a firecracker on Halloween. And it's looking more and more like it. Arsenal will win by luck. I mean, let me tell you something. Leeds have barely got any luck this season. No luck of the draw at all. Arsenal, on the other hand, have actually been getting quite fortunate recently. A couple of late goals before. Martinelli, someone really firing for Arsenal. Of course, he's had his injury problems. Oh no, Lacazette's in. Oh my days. Oh my lord, you talk about luck. Leeds getting a massive handful there as Saka has just missed a golden opportunity. And this is the problem. No matter how quick, how hard we start, our defense is gaping. Cody Drama leaving a fat, raging thigh gap between himself and Robin Koch. Arsenal are forward again here. You can't even finish the highlight and Arsenal are back on another attack. God damn. This is an end-to-end game if I've ever seen it. Let me just refresh this so you can actually see the score there. Last week, Leeds was still better than Barca the whole season. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. I'm not sure about that one. Did you see the City game? Did you see the City game? No. I think that one performance is way worse than Barca. Actually, speaking of Barca, your man Junior Firpo is actually... He's not playing today because he's got a 5-match suspension. Hang on a second. Lacazette's in the box again here. This is very dangerous from the corner. Tierney twisting Jack Harrison inside out. And it is cleared away. And Rafinha, now the man to get the ball right down in the opposition third. Hang on a second. He's lost it out to Saka here. That is very poor from Rafinha. Lovely tackle by Dallas. That's a goal kick. That's surely a goal kick. Jesus. Oh my God. I thought we started well, but god damn, these past 2 minutes, we have just been getting absolutely rushed down, put under more pressure than an erection on skinny jeans, man. Jesus, let's calm it down, all right? Let's calm it down right now. Like I was saying about your Barca man himself, Junior Firpo, he is out because he's picked up 5 yellow cards this season. So he is suspended for this game. But he's actually been very, very impressive, I think. Past couple of games, I think he's been one of our better defenders. And I know you were mugging us off when we signed him 50 million. And when we first got him, it seemed like you were 100% right with that. But I've got to say, he has really impressed me. I'm intrigued to see what you guys are thinking about Junior Firpo. But yeah, where are Leeds on the table? Look, it doesn't matter where we are on the table. Doesn't matter where we are on the table. It's where we're going to be on the table after this game. As we hit 4 goddamn likes. You absolute living legenda, whoever that is. As Martinelli is back on another attack. Kieran Tierney now. Jesus Christ, can we get it? Can we get them off us? Can we get them off us? God damn. The old me 6 years ago will rage. In fact, I'm used to losing in draws. Mate, this is probably one of your worst seasons you've ever had. And compared to Leeds' season this year round, it's still an absolute miracle. So I wouldn't take your poor season so harshly. You'll come back. Barca and Real Madrid always do. They always have an off season or two. And then guess what? They're back the next year, firing on all cylinders. And Joe Gelhardt now has just lost the ball. Another youngster who has been firing on all cylinders since giving his crack in the Leeds United shirt. Second professional start for Leeds. Of course, he's featured off the bench quite a lot. Be very intrigued to see how he performs today, because when he has started, he hasn't quite looked as sharp, as energetic, and quite as able to leave his impact on the game as he has featuring off the bench, Joe Gelhardt. But today, he's got his start. And I want to see what he can do. He was probably one of our better performers against City last week round. Just behind Tyler Roberts, in my opinion. Another man who's been very, very hated on by the Leeds fan base this whole season, really. And another man who's really started to come into his own recently as the Leeds fans erupt into chants towards the away end. Great result against Man City. Yeah. Real funny guy, Puppet. Yeah. Just wait till we get you at Ellen Road, yeah? Then we'll see if you're laughing. Hang on. Where are you lot in the table, actually? Where are you lot in the table? Sixth. After all that money you spent. Sixth place. Okay. Now I see you talking. Just to check the table, by the way. If we do win today, we can go tied on points with Everton. Of course, they will still have a game in hand over us, and we will still be very much down on goal difference, unless if we can win 8-0, which I don't think anyone here sees happening. But you never know, hey? You never know. Stranger things have happened in football. As Leeds win a free kick in the defensive area. How are you guys feeling? Have we got any Arsenal fans in here? Any Leeds fans? If you're an Arsenal fan, how are you feeling? I want to see some threes in the chat. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're feeling confident. If you're a Leeds fan, I want to see some 1s in the chats if you think we can do this. And I want to see some 2s in the chats if you're a Leeds fan and you're absolutely crapping your pants right now and you think there's no chance in hell that we're going to get something and you're just begging to cling on for a draw. Which, to be honest, I can 100% understand right now as Luke Ayling sprays the ball forward. Lovely ball up to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison, who hasn't really been impressing this season. Hasn't really been impressing of late. Has he got long COVID? A lot of people are saying. I'm not so sure, but it certainly looks like something's happened with him. Whether it be mental or physical. Maybe signing that permanent contract has done something to him. I'm not sure what it is, but he hasn't quite been the Jack Harrison of yesteryear. A man who was improving year on, year out. He's had a little drought this year. Hopefully he can get himself going. With Dan James out of the side, he's got a little bit of respite, a little bit of reprieve. A 3? Are you an Arsenal fan? Are you an Arsenal fan? You're a Barca fan. Are they like are Arsenal your second team? I didn't know that. Oh, hang on a second. Mateusz Klitsch has just been elbowed in the face there. I'm not sure what's going on with this referee. This referee's lost the plot here. And so have I. I'm waiting. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this unlucky shirt again, this cursed shirt that ruined us last week round, it is because I'm actually so sweaty right now. I physically can't take it off. But the second I can, you see that Rafinha shirt behind me there? That is going straight on. That is the lucky shirt that is going to garnish us a win. Let me tell you that for a fact. Arsenal just trying to suck the tempo out of the game right now. Slowly passing it between themselves. Joe Gelhardt getting done up by Ben White again. This is the problem we have to look out for. It's the deep runners, especially down the middle of the park. Ben White running all the way from centre half, straight forward, through to centre forward, overlapping round Lacazette. And almost getting in there is a lovely interception in the end there by Mateusz Klitsch. If he didn't make that, we would have really been up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Of course not. Oh, so you're not an Arsenal fan. Okay. So I don't know what the 3's for then. Maybe the 3 is for the amount of goals Leeds are going to win by today. After we thump the ball in the back of the net. Mateusz Klitsch this time roaming forward. Look, this is better. This is already looking 10 times the performance we had against Man City. Here we go. Roberts, the man of the hour, the man in form, gives it to Klitsch, gets bodied over himself. Are we going to get a free kick? No, he's played the advantage. Cody Drama now. Over to Raf with a little flick in. Unfortunately, he's not getting anywhere there. Xhaka closing him down. Can he show me a bit of magic here? No, he can't. But he has earned the throw-in. Rafinha, I'm expecting some big things from you today, my boy. I know a lot of people were on your back last week. I'm not one of those people. I think, you know what? If anyone deserves some slack in this team, it is Rafinha for all he has done for us. So, you know what? This week, I'm expecting you to come back with another 11 out of 10 performance and win Leeds the points. Because if anyone is going to claw us out a result, it has to be you. However, it's the other Brazilian that's really shining so far today in Martinelli, his right-footed counterpart. Imagine how beautiful it would be if Leeds signed Martinelli, by the way. Martinelli on one wing. Rafinha on the other wing. You got the left-footed Brazilian, the right-footed Brazilian. Oh, that is just too much sauce. That is peri hot, my man. That is Perry Tamer right there. The 3 is for the number of goals Arsenal will score and your sprint speed out of 100. Hey. Add a couple of zeros onto that 3 and yeah, you've got my sprint speed. However, add a couple of zeros before that 3 and you probably got the amount of goals Arsenal will score. 0.003. XG as they get battered down and take the knee. But a Cockney rhyming slang. Martinelli over Rafinha. All right, but let's not go crazy here. Look, Martinelli is a saucy player. He's a saucy baller and all, but, let's not take the piss here. All right? Let's look at the facts. The facts on facts, baby. He's not on the same planet. He's not on the same stratosphere as Rafinha. And that's just how it works. It's just how it is. He hasn't got the skills of Rafinha. He hasn't got the flair of Rafinha. He hasn't got the sauce, the drip, the sex appeal of a Rafinha. Facts about Leeds. What are facts about Leeds? That we get turned over every single week, because that seems to be the only facts I'm seeing this season. Here we go. Joe Gelhardt is down. It's looking bad for the youngster. No way he's injured. Okay, he isn't. He's back up. He's back up. He's sniffed his hand. Maybe he's got some nitrous oxide down there. Power him up. He's backfiring. Arsenal really trying to suck the life out of this game so far. Trying to slow it down. Trying to play it at their tempo. Arsenal, who, by the way, have really improved. You know, it just goes to show you how I know everyone's very quick to get managers in and out and try and, you know, just decide that this guy isn't the right man for the job after a few results don't go their way. Maybe the football wasn't looking so attractive at first, but they've stuck with Arteta. And I know he was trying the passing out of the back and it wasn't working for so long with Arsenal. But now you see them. They're a very, very cohesive unit. And the way they build up play, the way they play in general is actually quite exciting. And it just goes to show you when you stick with a manager, things can turn around. Your fortune can change. And maybe the 7-8 year manager spells, maybe they're not quite over. Always the lucky survivor in the league. You just don't know how they aren't in the championship. Who? What? Leeds? Yeah. Always the lucky survivor. We finished 1 point behind Arsenal last year. We finished 2 points off Europe. I don't know what part of that is lucky surviving. Yeah? And that's the only year we've been in the Prem for the past 16. As Deco's there, scratching his lip. You better get Raf to sign a new contract, pal. Yeah? Better not be looking around, Deco. Just get him to sign another 4-year contract with Leeds. Get him to sign a life-year contract with Leeds. I'll pay him whatever he wants. Get the contract out, as Rio Ferdinand said. Put it down. Let him write whatever zeros and nines and whatever digits he wants to put on there. His cock slams the ball forward there. Roberts and Raf. Now, Raf not starting too hot today. Not starting too well, if I'm honest. Lovely challenge by Cody Drama there. Raf, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but today he's looking a bit off the pace for me. A lot of the Leeds wingers are. Jack Harrison as well. Looking a bit outrun today. It is early doors still. Only 15 minutes on the clock. As you can see down there in the bottom left. If anyone's trying to sync up their game. Cinco de Mayo weekend. That is the time right there. But so far, so good. Not amazing, but then again, that's probably a better thing. Because whenever you start off amazing and you don't take the initiative and take the lead and break the deadlock, that's when things seems to go bad for you. Meslier now on the ball, spraying it forward. Stewart, oh, lovely little nutmeg by Dallas there. Lovely bit of sauce. Unfortunately, there's no point doing good play like that when Jack Harrison's going to pass it straight back to them. And now Arsenal are coming in on the counter-attack. What is that? Forshaw! Oh my God. It's a lovely bit of play originally, but then Jack Harrison passes it straight back to them. They're coming forward again. Let's have another little slow-mo look on this. That is some of the worst kamikaze defending I've ever seen yet again. Saka running through. Plays it to Lacazette. Lacazette with the flick on. Klitsch bodies his man, and then Forshaw just loses out. He just lets Lacazette run in, tackle him, get the ball off him. Forshaw, clear it. Put your foot through the ball there, man. Stop trying to dribble it round him. Oh, that is so sloppy. And then Martinelli is just waiting there for the loose ball. Slams it into the top corner. No goalkeeper in the planet is saving that. Not from that range. Not from that amount of power. I mean, maybe you could say Meslier could have done better. He got a hand to it. But what is that defending? Can you not even give me 15, 20 minutes to not have to watch this absolute kamikaze football at the back there, man? I don't want to be negative. I don't want to hate on people, you know? I try to stay as positive as things can be. But every time, they're not cutting us open. It's the same thing week in, week out. Come on, man. It's just abysmal. It really is poor. Joe Depp, evening all. And JT, evening to yourself, man. What a time you just decided to join. What a time to join us. I'm sorry about that timing, man. How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. I know I was until 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I know, we got to stay positive. We got to stay positive. But it's just infuriating. It is. It's just the manner of the goals we concede. It's the same thing I'm watching week in, week out. And we're not doing anything to rectify it. What can we do to rectify it? Why are they just falling asleep in key vital moments? It doesn't matter how well we play going forward when we've got this kind of sloppy defending. Look at that. Saka's put 2 men on their arse, and he got so lucky that he smashed it into the back of Stuart Dallas there, because that would have been 2. I've said it once, I'll say it again. We put up about as much resistance as a soft, soggy digestive in a hot mug of tea. Jesus. Ayling at right back. No, Ayling's at centre back, and Cody Drama is at right back. Cody Drama, who's actually had a decent game today. He has had a decent game. He hasn't had too much to do. Although, actually, he's had a decent game on the ball. Let me just correct that right there. He's had a decent game on the ball. Off the ball, he hasn't had a lot of good communication with Ayling in that right centre-back position, or Robin Koch when he's drifted over there. There's been massive gaps in between him and the centre half. There's no communication there. I don't know what's going on. They're zooming into Radrizzani and Orta and Kinnear, the trio, the 3 musketeers. Orta, you're going to have to pull your finger out at January, let me tell you, son. Dan just joined at the right time, I see. Yeah, I told you. And you did tell me. You did tell me, Giroud. I know you did. Your former club coming to slay us once again. De Gea will save it. De Gea would not save that. Let me tell you something, because De Gea is half the goalkeeper Meslier is. And look, we're all talking about departures. If we're not careful, we're going to lose Meslier and all. We're going to be stuck with Cleverson as our first choice goalkeeper. I know that's not how you pronounce his name, and I'm sorry about that. But that's who we're going to be left with. Sometimes you just have to accept the truth. What? The truth that we cannot defend to save our lives. The truth that with the slightest bit of pressure, we part like Moses in the Red Sea. The fact that we have more gaps in our defense than a fat steaming waffle. The fact that there are bigger gaps between our fullbacks and centre halves than a hooker's legs on the red light district. Get rid of the lot. I think that's a bit excessive, but I can feel your pain right now. Yeah, Ayling's not at right back. Bang average players making mistakes. Well, a lot of these players were bang average before Bielsa got his hands on them. That is what you do have to say. Maybe, just maybe, it's time we need some serious upgrades in that team. As Rafinha is trying to catch his goalkeeper off guard there, picking the ball up at the halfway line, trying to chip it about 45 yards there. Unfortunately, he gets no height, not enough power on it, and it's an easy catch for Ramsdale there. That's why they're average. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. They maybe are some pretty bang average players, but Luke Ayling this time. Lovely run by Luke Ayling. Lovely storming run forward. Gives it to Joe Gelhardt. Back to Luke Ayling. Oh, he does all the hard work, and then he just passes it straight back to them. It's still Luke Ayling. Oh, and he smacked it at Tyler Roberts' noggin. I don't know what it is with Leeds. We do so much hard work. We do all the hard work, taking it through 3 or 4 players. We got the easy ball, and then we just completely mess it up. Rafinha's holding off about 3 men there. Lovely bit of hold-up play. A lot of strength on him. Rafinha's really hit the gym over this summer break, hasn't he? He looks a lot more jacked than he did last year. You can see it in his hold-up play. You can see it in everything. He is wham. Barca are leading by 2. Who are you playing today? Barca? Gelhardt, that's good. It was alright. It was decent by Gelhardt. Gelhardt, again, though, it's the same thing I've seen whenever he started the game. He's got very good hold-up play. He's a very good ball carrier because he's so strong. He's very good at, like, tanking people off and shrugging them off as he slowly runs through. He's like a little tank. He's not the quickest getting forward, but he just holds people off around him. It's like he's got a force field. But his movement so far hasn't been too impeccable. He hasn't been creating too much space. However, his work rate has been absolutely insatiable. Undealable. Unbearable for Arsenal. He's running up and down, man. He's in centre half right now, for God's sake. Wait for our draw after the first half. You're playing Elche. Well, if you don't manage to beat Elche, I'll be very, very, very shocked. Have you got Fatty playing? Of course, I mean, devastating news, by the way, about Barca and about football in general. Sergio Aguero. I know it's nothing to do with this game, but Sergio Aguero, I mean, what a man. I mean, the staple he's left on Premier League football in my lifetime is absolutely iconic. Oh my God, Kieran Tierney. What a save by Meslier. What a save! Meslier keeping us in this game, man. So underrated. This guy, he's got to go down as goalkeeper of the year, potentially. I think it was just offside. Rafinha losing his man. It was lovely movement by Kieran Tierney in the end there. Lovely strike with his left foot. Outside of his left foot, it was bending into that bottom right-hand corner. Well, bottom left. Goalkeeper's right. Lovely save by Meslier. This guy has kept us in so many games this year. He is honestly probably one of the best goalkeepers in the league. And I know it's the old cliche of, yeah, the team's near the bottom, you've got a lot of shots to save, you're always going to look better. But, I mean, he has been seriously amazing, as has Rafinha. And Rafinha now is 1-on-2. It's still Rafinha! It's still Rafinha! Oh, he's taken it past 2, and he's gone for the near post. Oh, so close. Oh, he's got to be converting that. He's got to be getting a shot on target there. Rafinha, lovely composed run here. He slows it down, keeps going, sells them both for a hot dog. Ben White and Kieran Tierney in absolute no man's land. Takes it past, and he's got to go far post there for me. There's a lot more of an angle. The goal was gaping, and he's dinked it to the near post and unfortunately missed. Damn, that is a massive chance. Massive chance. Oh my God, and Thomas Partey ripping a shot from about 15 yards out. There's been so much action already. It's so hard to keep up. Sorry if I'm slurring my words a bit here. Nketiah over Gelhardt. I mean, but young lad Gavi is just sensational. He is. As is Ansu Fati. However, I've got to say, I thought Ansu Fati was the main man in La Liga, but your man Vinicius Jr. this year has just been lighting the league apart. I think for me, I think he's overtaken Fati in this past year. I think before that, you were looking at, Vinicius Jr. was the media hyped one, but Fati was the real performer. I think the roles have completely reversed this year. I think Vinicius Jr. could potentially be one of the top 3 players in world football in a couple of years' time, the way he's performing right now. Atomic, who do you support? He's a United fan. Unfortunately, he's a Scum fan. Salute JTLive. Salute to yourself, Cal L. How are you, my man? How are you doing, my brother, on this fine Saturday evening? I tell you, I'm absolutely sweating buckets. Why is it so hot in here? I need to get this long sleeve top off, but I'm sweating so much, I can't get the damn top off. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for coming here. You seem to enjoy yourself. And you, Joe. Well, Puppet is actually, he's one of the first people that ever tuned along. Back, some of these times I used to have like one viewer. I think it was actually a Liverpool United game I was streaming, and he popped along. That was the first time, and he's been around ever since. An absolute legend. I know he supports a terrible, woeful club, but he's a legend of the channel, and there's no two ways about it. And a lovely chap. We accept fans from all clubs here. It's a diverse community centered around football. And I know I haven't had a lot of content recently based around not Leeds, but that is just time constraints. And I do plan to get some more football stuff coming out soon. But of course, Leeds is the main goal. Look, where's my lucky top, JT? It's behind you. You see it there, that Rafinha top, that beautiful, beautiful Rafinha top. But I want to change it. But like I said, I'm so sweaty right now. I can't actually get this top off in order to get that one on. So give it 10 minutes or so. Hopefully I'll cool down a little bit. The sweat will dry off. And I'll be able to actually get that damn top on. Atomic is a closet Leeds fan. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. You know, Leeds or scum. I mean, it's no two ways about it. As Klitsch loses out there. And now Arsenal on a counter-attack. It's Martinelli. Cody Drama trying to stop him. And that is sensational by Martinelli. But yet again, absolutely woeful from Leeds. Absolutely terrible. We commit all the bodies forward, but we don't commit to doing the work to get the bodies back again. I mean, we storm forward with Stuart Dallas on the left-hand side here. He tries to pass it in. Sloppy ball. And then the defence, it's not even in a line. Robin Koch is further forward than Drama and Ayling. Drama and Ayling are playing Martinelli on. And yet again, there is a fat, raging thigh gap in the middle of them. So big, you could plant a flipping house there. You could plant 50 trees there. I know Hector Bellerin is planting trees every goal Arsenal seem to score. He could plant about 50 of them down there. And I know he has transferred away. But the gaps! What is going on, man? I know Expressions calls Tottenham a Premier League packet of polos. We are an empty Premier League packet of polos. Because whilst they have nothing in the middle, we have nothing in the middle, in the back, up front. We're like Casper the Ghost. He just walked through us. Unbelievable. Yes, it was quality by Martinelli. And I earmarked him before the game. I said he's Arsenal's top performer and he's the man we've got to look out for. But I mean, it's just the same sloppy mistakes. And we're readying a change already. Is it going to be Jack Harrison coming off or are we changing the formation? Because it is your main man, Crescencio Somerville, getting ready to come on. Where's your lucky top, JT? It's down there. The real Brazilian on the pitch. He's certainly performing better than anyone else on the pitch. Man of the match so far, Martinelli. You have to give it to him. He is a top player. Rafinha now playing Klitsch in. Can we get an early reply? It's a lovely ball in by Klitsch. That's more like it. Quick. Energetic. On the floor. Zip the ball in. And it is Jack Harrison coming off. Is it an injury concern or has he just been that poor? I think for me, he has just been that poor. He is limping off, it seems. Or is he fine? I don't think he's that injured to the point where he can't come on. But hey, Crescencio Somerville has been given his crack. A lot of people, I mean, I always seem to hear, whenever things aren't going well for us, all of you lot in the chat seem to be saying, yeah, we need, just blood the youth in. Just get all the youth playing. Why not? It can't get any worse. What is Bielsa doing? Why is he persevering with these players that aren't performing? Get the youth in. Well, he's got the youth in now. And this is their chance to perform. He's got Cody Drama playing. He's got Crescencio Somerville playing. He's got Joe Gelhardt playing. He's got a lot of the youth in there. Are they going to perform or are they going to let him down? As Rafinha now is on the ball. The main man. Can he do something? Can he craft us out a goal? Bielsa out now. I would never be Bielsa out. Never in a million years would I ever turn on the man. And we're against a side who turned on their manager and felt the repercussions for it. As Tyler Roberts now cuts in, whips it! And whips it well wide. Good to see Koch. Hopefully he's pumped up for this. He is, but he seems so pumped up that he's dragging himself out of position. Leeds should get Ollie. That is one of the most criminal things I've ever heard. And I'm so sorry. I'll literally wait. I know you're here, Giroud. Wait for this blistering pace. I'll be back in 20 seconds. I literally just need to go grab something. What did I miss, boys? Hang on. There's been some remonstrating with the referee. What's going on? What did I miss? What did I miss? Hang on. Shit, when did they get the second? They got the second about... Well, let's see. 28 minutes. So they got the second 5 minutes ago. I told you it was where they literally just pinged one through ball straight down to Martinelli. He dinked the goalkeeper. It was a lovely... Look, man. I can't criticize the finish by Martinelli. It was sensational. But it was very, very composed as well. But the way he got it, the manner he got the space was ridiculous. Leeds should get Oli Jorginho pace. We are doomed. We are not doomed. And shall I tell you why we're not doomed? It is perfect timing for the deadline day transfer that you've all been waiting for. The deadline day transfer that the nation have been hung up on. I know everyone's talking about the January transfer window to bring midfielders in. Oh, hang on a second. I might need this transfer soon because Arsenal are forward again here. It's a 1-2 in the box. It's Odegaard to Lacazette. And it's another fine save by Meslier. The main man, Meslier. We are so lucky we tied him down to that long contract. Because he is vital. But here we go. The deadline day transfer is coming. Get that out of here. Here we go. I know Arsenal are playing in blue right now, so that could maybe twist the luck around. But this shirt has never done me wrong. How are you guys feeling right now? Is anyone watching this? Is anyone watching this game, or are you just here? Are you getting the information sucked through from me? Because if anyone is, I'm very intrigued to see what you think about this performance. Because offensively, it didn't start off too bad. We've looked quite intense up there. You know, our sprint's been there, our energy has been there going forward. It's just what Leeds always used to have is we'd outrun you going forward. We'd basically sit in your half. But whenever we lost the ball, we'd get 7-8 players back. And that's just not happening anymore. As Cody Drama's now whipping the ball in. It's cleared away. Only as far as Drama again, but that is terrible. He's giving it straight to Granit Xhaka there. And Arsenal playing their way out of danger very, very easily. They're out-leadsing Leeds at the moment. As we hit 8 whole likes. God damn. Thank you guys so much for the support. This is crazy. Barely been streaming half an hour and we're hitting 8 whole goddamn likes. Don't know where you're liking from. I don't know who you are. But let me just tell you, you 8 people are absolute beasts, machines, animals, legends of life. As Rafinha, another legend of life, tries to flick it through. Really should pay more attention. Stoke player at the back of your shirt. Yeah. Sure. I'm just here watching the Barca game and listening to my meltdown. Listening to the Leeds meltdown whilst watching a Barcelona meltdown in front of your eyes. Not a bad combination to have there. Oh my God. Yeah, you should pay more attention, Joe. Let me tell you. Because you're missing out on... I mean, should you even pay more attention? That's a good point, actually. Because it's just rinse and repeat. I'm pretty sure you could get one of the goals that we concede. Like, Photoshop the shirt. Like, deep fake the shirt that they're playing in. Change the opposition. Week in, week out. And just watch that same highlight over and over again. Because it's the exact same things happening every single week. And I sound like a broken record. But it looks like I'm watching a broken tape. That's just repeating the same old. But why can't we just rewind that tape to last year, you know? Repeat some of those cracking performances that we whipped out last year. What needs to change? Is Robin Koch impressing you lot? For me, not as much as I'd expect, but it is his first game back, so you do have to cut him a little bit of slack. He has been forced in because of how injury-ravaged our sides have been. I keep missing the goals every week. There is a rewind feature if you do want more in-depth audio description of the goals, but it was basically one long ball straight forward through to Martinelli, and he dinked the keeper. As Klitsch now. Can we do it? No, we can't. Klitsch giving the ball straight back to them. Odegaard now. Odegaard, who's had a very, very impressive performance for Arsenal as well. Cutting through us with ease, like a steak knife through butter. Meanwhile, whenever we try to cut through them, oh God, our knife couldn't be any more blunt. Somerville, has he got anything in the locker? No, he doesn't. He gives it to Gelhardt, and Gelhardt loses out once more. This is turning very, very flat from Leeds. Very flat, very quickly. Let's up the tempo, boys. Let's up the tempo. Lacazette absolutely taking liberties out there. Lacazette having a very good performance. And it's interesting because obviously Aubameyang's been pushed out for disciplinary reasons. And since he's gone out, Lacazette's been playing some of his best football in an Arsenal shirt, in my opinion. I think Lacazette has been one of the most improved players in the Prem since everything's happened with Aubameyang. I'm really impressed with Lacazette, actually, and it's a shame we don't have a striker. We don't have any players. I know a lot of these games have been cancelled because of COVID reasons, and a lot of the squads are so depleted, but if any team needed the game to be cancelled, it's us. We don't have any players. Even these squads that have so many players out from COVID, I guarantee you they probably still got more players available than us. We've got the most injury-ravaged side I've ever seen in the Premier League era. Can the very bare, paper-thin squad we have, the depleted squad is killing Leeds. Is killing Leeds. By Nketiah, the depleted squad is killing Leeds. It's because he likes to have such a thin squad, but because we've got so unlucky with injuries and everything. I mean, did you hear about the Bamford thing? About his celebration setting his injury back even more? You can't write this stuff. You honestly can't. You can't write it. Like this stuff. It's just only Leeds, isn't it? It's just typical. It is killing Leeds. You're absolutely right there. By Nketiah. Look, I mean, I know you said before Nketiah over Gelhardt. Nketiah is not better than Gelhardt, if you ask me. He's not better than Gelhardt. He's had more experience than Gelhardt. He's had more game time than Gelhardt, but I don't think he's better than Gelhardt personally. I think Gelhardt has a lot higher of a ceiling than Eddie Nketiah does. I think Eddie Nketiah is a very good player, but I don't think he has that high ceiling that Gelhardt potentially has. As Gelhardt, once again, pushes his man back. Bamford is pulling a Tommy Fury. What is going on with that whole thing, by the way? Is he actually injured? Is he scared? I mean, I know he's got the broken rib and stuff, but a lot of fighters seem to be saying, oh my God, Martinelli's through again. Hang on a second. Oh my God, it's Saka. He's still walking. He's still twisting and turning, and he's got it deflected in, and it's 3-0. Can someone put a foot in? Oh, they're blowing their whistle. Come on, please. What? No, he's giving a goal. Oh, my days. He's just twisting and turning, and he's walking through, and no one's putting a foot in. No one's challenging. No one's doing anything. This is car crash football. This is kamikaze. This is I don't even know what to call it anymore. Saka picks the ball up from the right. He just walks through. No, sorry. Yeah, it is still Saka on the right. Walks through. Gets the ball to Lacazette. The ball ricochets back to Saka here. I mean, yeah, it's a lovely little turn, but no one's clearing the ball. Everyone's just letting it bounce off them, letting him twist in and out. Yes, it was a lovely little cutout with his left foot there. But this is some of the worst football I've ever seen. And it bounces off Klitsch and deflects in there. They're checking a possible offside. We're gonna need 50 offsides to disrule all their goals. I think it's onside. Cody Drama's playing him on yet again. I mean, I was waxing lyrical about Cody Drama before the game, but today Cody Drama positionally, defensively, this has not been it, my son. This has not been it, my son. And that is Leeds all over this game. That is Leeds all over this season. He hasn't even had to work hard. There, Saka. Well, he has in the end, but he loses the ball, and then we just pass it back to him. I told you, we are the most Christmas-fevered team in the league. We just love gifting points away, gifting goals away. Damage limitations now. Game over. Relegation. You know, I've always been saying relegation is not on the cards, but relegation is looking more and more likely as the weeks go on. We're on negative 18 goal difference right now. It's about to be negative 19, isn't it? Oh my God, Odegaard has just given us a lifeline there, passing it straight down to Meslier. It's about to be bloody 19, isn't it? Oh my God. Where are we in the league now? Still 16th. Still 3 points ahead of Watford, but Watford with 2 games in hand. Burnley with 3 games in hand. Newcastle with a game in hand and only 6 points behind us now. I know this was always going to be a tough December, but this is gone. This is a calamity. 10 shots on target to 0. Odegaard again here. This is almost as bad as the Man City game. Meslier down again. How many times are we gonna just allow them to cut through us with ease here? We're not putting any resistance up here. Oh my God. I mean, you're talking about the Tommy Fury thing. We are pulling a Tommy Fury right now. We're pulling a Tommy Fury mid-game. Not even just with the injuries going down. Leeds as a whole are pulling a Tommy Fury. And we're absolutely fumbling the bag. This has now become a very, very, very dangerous relegation dog scrap for Leeds. This is where we need fight, we need spirit, we need warriors. And right now, we are not putting up any kind of fight or resistance at all. Mateus Klitsch now. We have a good position there, and it's just the last pass every time. We're just not looking. We have got our Danny Rose tinted glasses on, and we're just passing them the ball every 2 seconds, wherever possible. Stevie Wonder vision is what I'm seeing right here. Rafinha now. He's just dinking it to no man's land. He's got his Danny Rose tinted glasses on and all. I don't think I've seen 3 or 4 consecutive passes from these boys today. 3-0 if we're lucky. JT, you giving me $5 if my prediction of 3-0 comes to pass. I'm afraid your 3-0 prediction is not coming to pass. Either we're getting some goals and coming back, or we're getting absolutely pumped. There is no 3-0 in this game, I can tell you that much. There are goals coming. I don't know who's getting the goals, but there are goals coming. And Martinelli coming forward again here. He's on a brace. Can he get himself a hat-trick? Liverpool next. To be fair, the run of games against top opposition succession is ridiculous, yes, but I think that Chelsea game has really, really cost us. Really cost us. It's the fine margins of football, and all the fine margins have gone against us, and now we are looking the worst we've ever been. Can we somehow, some way, claw this back? It would be one of the most memorable comebacks we've seen at Ellen Road. Right when we need it the most. Right when we need those points. When we need to dig in. When we need to do the unthinkable. Now would be the time, if ever. Now in this second half. But have we left it too little, too late? It certainly looks like that may be the case. Another 7-0 incoming. I wouldn't put it past them. Why can't we just keep the ball? So annoying. I don't know why we can't. I honestly don't know. We're keeping the ball somewhat, but it's whenever we get it, like, it's not that we're necessarily having trouble keeping the ball. It's that when we do, it's so slow, and whenever we do commit bodies forward, that's when we mess it up. It's the last pass. We just keep messing it up. Or we commit everyone forward and we mess up the first pass. It's either the first or the last pass. Here we go. We're stringing some passes together. It's just a shame the passes we're stringing together are in our own 18-yard box. And Drama has just booted Martinelli in the face. Oh, my Lord. Cody Drama now, spraying it out to Klitsch. Klitsch flicking it back on to no man's land. Back to Raf. who dinks it once again into the heavy depths of no man's land. Ben White, how much could we have done with him? As the clock strikes 47 minutes, it is now half time in the game, 3-0 down. And you can hear some boos reverberating around the stadium. A fan base who, whilst online may have been vitriolic, in the stadium have never cheered away from sheer, or have never jeered away from sheer passion, sheer support for the team. Even when losing 7-0, still singing their hearts out. Today, you hear boos reverberating around every stand of that stadium. And is this the start of the twist, the start of Leeds United's demise? Complete now structure required. New manager, I'm afraid to say. Complete new structure required. Worst team in the league. They deserve championship wank. Bielsa is to blame. Come on, why are the fans booing the team? It wasn't a massive boo. It wasn't a massive, but it was audible. You could hear it. You could hear it. And look, I mean, why are the fans booing the team? Because these fans are traveling around the globe, spending a lot of money, and the performances are not up to scratch. It's the work rate. It's not there. It's not there. Defensively, it's like we don't care if we concede. Because if we did care, we wouldn't be conceding the same goals over and over and over again. I don't agree. I think we need a few more signings. I think we just need to freshen up the side. I definitely wouldn't get rid of Bielsa. I think the players are letting Bielsa down. Under 9's defending indeed. But a lot of these defenders weren't great before Bielsa got in. Why is Koch following his man deep into the Arsenal half? The third goal came from that. That is the thing. I think we're seeing Koch is a bit too over-exuberant today. I know I was very excited to see him come back personally. I thought he was going to be one of our best defenders. I think he is our best centre-half. But today, it's like he's too exuberant to get into the action. And he keeps charging forward and leaving Drama and Ayling back by themselves, because Dallas is also storming forward down that left-hand side. We're left with both just Drama and Ayling to defend there. Koch so far forward. And then there's just a massive gap in between Drama and Ayling every single time. This is where we miss Calvin Phillips. And I think these past two games have shown how much Calvin Phillips is important to everything we play. How integral he is to everything we do. I mean, it's showing it. And whilst, yes, everyone rates Calvin Phillips, I think he's in fact underrated in the work he does. And you're saying the man-to-man marking is killing us. It's because we don't have Calvin Phillips there. He's the only one that's able to deal with that. And we finally saw performances start to improve once we had Calvin Phillips and Adam Forshaw together. We need midfielders in January. Under 9 defending, absolutely. In fact, under 9's defending is damn better than this. Never thought I would do this, but I put a fiver on us losing 5-0. I've never bet against Leeds in my life, but if I was ever looking to make money, now is probably the time. Need to clear out new players. We do need a bit of a clear out. We need quite a few new players. Leeds are getting jockstrap. Leeds are getting worse than jockstrap. Leeds are getting strapped up, tied up, and absolutely toyed with. Bielsa out. Absolutely. I can't back that. But hey, your views are your views. The man-to-man marking is killing us. Just like Barca, the work rate is very poor. Despicable defending. No shot on target. Should have had a shot on target. Rafinha had a very, very good chance. Could have made it 2-1 to Arsenal. Could have potentially changed the game with a goal there. Again, the key moments not clinical enough, not decisive enough. Raf has been crap today. He hasn't been himself. Look, that play before the goal was very, very good. It's just the finish that was lacking from him. Aside from that, you're right. He's had Stevie Wonder vision. You know, he hasn't been spraying the balls around. And again, against City, he wasn't the best. But if anyone in this side does deserve slack, it is Rafinha. You know, he's carried us so much this season that if there's one player in the team that deserves a bit of slack, it is Rafinha. But if your star man isn't turning up, then you have very little chance of winning a game. Absolute dog. We've been found out tactically and we're about 6 players short of Premier League standard. We are, but we're also missing about 4 of them due to injury. But we are absolutely, the squad is not good enough. I think that is what we've come to grips with this year. This squad performed miracles last year, but this year, this squad is not good enough. Bielsa can only do so much with this squad. This squad has hit their ceiling. We need players. We need reinforcements. Why did we not spend the money last summer? Villa came up. They spent a lot of money the first year. Things didn't go too well for them. They had a worse base to build off than us. Spent more money the second year. Things improved. Yes, still not as good as Leeds were in the first year. Still not amazing, but they weren't back down in a relegation scrap. And then the third year, they sell Grealish, they go again, spend more money. We can't get up the table without spending the money. Even when we didn't, whoever sent that big thing, starting with even, resend it because it didn't send into the chat. It didn't go into the chat there. We are down, clowns of a club. Liverpool would do Leeds 12-0, calling it now. I mean, Liverpool will tear us open. Liverpool are the worst of the 4 that we could play. Liverpool are the ones I fear the most. And if we can't even get anything out of Arsenal, what chance have we got against Liverpool? On top of injuries, we now have a lack of confidence to deal with. Liverpool is going to be one long game. It is. Unless if we can claw something out. Unless if there's just the slightest glimmer of hope. I mean, we really are praying at this point. This is really more optimism, more hope than fact that we could maybe potentially claw something out of this. It would be incredible. We need another Mark Viduka 4-goal masterclass is what we need right now. We need Rafinha to put this team on his back. Liverpool are behind City. Yes, they are. But we seem to play better against City than Liverpool. Well, we always did until that 7-0. I think the way Liverpool play just seems to be a lot more detrimental to Leeds than a Man City. If City gives you 7, Liverpool will give you 5. I think it's more if City give you 7, Liverpool will give us 10. Liverpool will give us 10. Let's have a little look at the status stack so far. And can I tell you, they are not pleasant reading. Look at this. 15 shots to 4. 0 on target to 11. Possession, yes. We've had a decent amount of possession, but we've been barely able to do anything with it. We've been barely able to get the ball into their final third. Most of the ball has just been sat in the middle third, and then they've just been springing forward. And every time they come forward, we look weak, we look vulnerable. At least we'll have match of the day to ourselves tonight. There's only one positive. Yeah, brilliant. Match of the only times we seem to be on match of the day first is when we're losing. We're on match of the day first against Chelsea. We lost. City. We lost. Arsenal. Looks like we're going to lose. Unless if we somehow, if we come back, that will be one of the most incredible things. As we hit 10 whole likes, at least there's something that we can take. Not what I can take as a positive. Thank you guys so much, you absolute beasts. I'm so sorry for any Leeds fans that are having to put up with this performance right now, this game. I know it's probably killing you because I know it's killing me deep down inside. But thank you lot for supporting me, support you, and dropping those likes. You absolute living legends. But, let's have a little look at the lineup as well. Is there anyone you'd wanna bring on for Leeds? Let's have a little look at the squad. Of course, look at all this. All these games postponed, apart from the Leeds one. And who out of this are you taking out? Of course, Harrison has already come off for Crescencio Somerville. Are you guys impressed with Summerville? Like I've been saying, I'm seeing every single week in, week out, Bielsa's to blame because he's sticking with the same old players and he's not blooding the youth. Today, he's played the youth. Whether it's his decision or he's had his hand forced, he's played them. Summerville, Gelhard, Drama. Have they performed? Gelhard's been working hard. Gelhard, I'd probably say, has been the best of the three. But even then, he hasn't been his positioning up front. He's not creating the space. He's not dragging defenders out of the way. We will stand by Leeds no matter what. Of course we will. And however bad this seems, I mean, I've witnessed a lot worse as a Leeds fan. I'll tell you that much, and I'm sure all of you lot have as well. But, I mean, have you guys been impressed with the youth? I don't know. Who would you even say has been our standout performer today? I don't know if I can say anyone. I mean, look, Rafinha's been poor, but the only time we've ever had even a glimmer of a chance is been through Rafinha breaking the line. I haven't seen anything good, really, from anyone else. Anything memorable. Certainly can't give Dallas, Ayling, Koch, or Drama anywhere near the man of the match. Forshaw and Klitsch been too easily bypassed today. Forshaw, for however impressive he's been, he can't do it without Calvin Phillips. You know, he can't do the role of two men. He needs support with him. Harrison was so poor he got taken off after 20 minutes. Roberts barely been able to get into the game. Rafinha, same. Gelhard, the same. Meslier. Well said, Amy. We will stand by it. Absolutely, yeah. Your keeper, Meslier has been okay. You know what, Meslier, I have to give it to you. Meslier has been better than okay. Meslier has pulled out some top saves, and we're so lucky we signed him down to 2026. We got a long contract on Meslier, because Meslier this season, I mean, it's harsh to say he's been underrated because a lot of people talk about him in high praise, but he's been sensational at times, and he's been really keeping us in it. He's kept us in so many games. And I like I said, you have to take there is a small caveat to that, in that goalkeepers that are pummeled with a lot of shots are always going to look slightly better. Like, it is a little bit deceiving, and you always think they're better than the top goalkeepers just because they have so many more opportunities. And obviously the hardest thing is keeping your concentration when you don't have that many shots to deal with. But having said that, without him, we would be in a very bad position. Who would you want to bring on the bench? I want to see some ones in the chat if you think there are changes that need to be made at half time. I want to see some ones in the chat, boys. How are you feeling right now, chat? Do you feel any kind of optimism? Is there even 1% of your soul that believes that we can get something out of this game? Imagine being taken off after 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if anyone knows if he's got a little injury concern going on there. He did have a little bit of a limp as he was coming off. But not good. And he hadn't been played well. Will you be motivated or broken? That's the question. That is the question. If that's the question, what is the answer? And the answer is, we're going to find out very shortly. It's Arsenal FC. Doesn't matter who you bring on. Mate, I'm sorry. Look, I know Arsenal have been in some decent form. And you have played well today. You have played well. But we've gifted you these goals. Martinelli has been clinical. Yes, he has, but he's just been sat there, and the ball has just found its way to him with ease. Not a great game at all, lad. Not a great game at all. Not a great game at all. I'm enjoying it while it lasts. Well, mate. Well, did you see what happened to us against City? Because it may last for a whole nother 45 minutes. And in fact, it may get better for you. Change formation. We haven't had anybody of note on the bench. We haven't got anybody of note on the bench to bring on. The best goalkeeper is Oblak. Don't know about that, Chief. He's a very good goalkeeper, but I wouldn't put him on the same level as an Edison. There's the players in the... Alright, let's see this. What are they looking like? Klitsch is looking... he's either very focused or he looks lost. Ayling Looks like he... I'm not getting the looks I want to see from the team right now. I'm not getting the looks I want to see from them in the tunnel. I want to see them angry in the tunnel. I'm not seeing any anger. I'm not seeing any anger. I'm seeing people who are getting pummeled, who are trying to keep their composure, and who were kind of wishing for the game to end. For sure right now. They all look ashamed of themselves, yes. But I'm not seeing that fighting spirit that I want to see. The scoreboard don't lie. Come on, Leeds, nothing better than a 4-3 win. I tell you, we're gonna need another Viduka masterclass for that. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Arsenal are winning 3-0. And they're pumped up for this. They're looking angry. Leeds are losing 3-0. And we're looking defeated already. What's going on here? What's going on here? I want to see anger. I hope he gives Archie a run out in the dying minutes. Records are made to be broken. Get the white flag out. White flag of surrender flying. You can't surrender. Cannot surrender. What are you talking about? Maybe, just maybe, they know something I don't. Maybe Bielsa has uncovered a gem at halftime. Maybe, just maybe, they know the secret source that I don't. As Bielsa strolls out well after everyone else. What was he doing down there? Once we get our injured players back, Bamford and Phillips, hopefully Leeds will be back on form. Yeah, but when will we get them back? Not until late February. So we need to pick up points well before then. And we need signings. You comparing Oblak to Edison? I don't think you have watched any of Oblak games. High work rate, always focused. Oh, I watched a fair few of Oblak's games. Yeah, maybe I've seen more Edison than I have Oblak. And yes, maybe you could say Oblak is a better shot stopper. But I think on the ball, like on the ball play from goalkeepers is so important in today's game that I would have to just put Edison above Oblak for me personally. As we go back to the match screen, because it is, of course, the second half. The second half has just gone underway. We are live. Look at that. There's some empty seats. People not back to their seats already. People sinking pints in the concourse to try and get themselves through this. And Martinelli now whipping it in. It's cleared away by Luke Ayling. But the fans don't even want to come back and watch this monstrosity. Because it hasn't been a minute and we're already back under the cosh. Come on. What has happened at halftime? What have you been told? I want you to make me believe. But right now, they're not making me believe. I've had to turn it off. Can't watch. This is actually really painful. This is like the City one. I'd almost just accepted defeat with hope that we could get something out of this game. But this is painful. This is not City. And it's looking like City. Oh no, not again. Not again. The ball's just ricocheting around there. We've got the ball forward. I want to see some fight. I want to see some energy. I want to see some anger. Come on. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Ping the ball. And I don't want to be angry. You know what? Let's try and keep this positive. Until they give me something to not be positive about, let's keep this positive. Bielsa, at halftime, he's cracked the Da Vinci Code. He knows the exact diameters of where we need to play the ball. The exact spaces to play it into. The exact second we need to play it. To carve them open and destroy their soul. He knows the secret that no one else does. He is playing 4D chess while everyone else in the stands are playing checkers. And you just wait. Give it a few minutes. Drama is going to either be the key to unlock it all. As he throws the ball in to Forshaw, who's just hoofing the ball forward. Maybe this is part of the master plan. Arsenal are the living lick. Put respect on the name. I'll put some respect where respect is due. You've got to earn your respect, yeah? Respect is not given. Respect is earned in this lifetime. And yes, Arsenal have earned respect this season. And yes, Arsenal are a very good side. But the fact of the matter is, we're not putting any resistance up against you. And that is where the problem lies. until now. I tell you, there's probably quite a few people that are turning this off that can't bear to watch. They are destroying my soul right now. Here we go. Rafinha cutting in. Has he managed to earn himself? Oh, that is disgusting by Granit Xhaka there. That is disgraceful. Disgraceful by Granit Xhaka. He's just absolutely clattered into Rafinha. Stamped on his ankle there. That could be some serious ligament damage. And we cannot afford any more injuries. We cannot afford to lose another. As I say that, Michael Brown, my man. Long time no speak. We can't afford to leave another player injuries. Having lost Harrison now, Leeds are down to the bare bones. We are. Is it a bad... Oh, no. Oh, no. Rafinha's down. Rafinha is still down. Rafinha's still down. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, Xhaka, that is disgusting. And they're not going to give anything. He hasn't even been booked. No VAR. He's purposefully stamped on his ankle. Oh, no, Rafinha's out. Oh, Rafinha's still down. Oh, my God, no, this just gets worse and worse. He's still down. Oh, no, this is bad. This is terrible. This is really, really, really bad. This is really bad. You don't understand how bad this is. This is catastrophic. We don't have anyone. Oh, my God, no, not like this, please, not like this. Oh, no, he's still down. And they're not going to book Xhaka? No, why not? Why use VAR? What's the point of it? He's faking it. He's leaving on a jet plane. He's not faking it. He's not faking anything. That's not Rafinha. Rafinha's a fighter. He's a warrior. Rafinha don't fake things like this. Oh, no, that's not good at all. It's on his left ankle as well. That's the magic ankle. That is the money maker, that ankle. Oh, no, Rafinha's still on the sideline. He looks in some serious discomfort. Is he going to play on? I don't know. I don't know if you even want him to play on. We cannot lose Rafinha, man. No, we can't. I think he's out. Ankle's a bad one. When your ankle twists like that, that is one of the worst injuries you can have. He's hopping. He's jogging. He's hopping. Let me see. They're showing the other side of the pitch. I'm trying to see what he can do. Gelhardt now on the counter-attack, though. Can we get a goal? Gelhardt still holding off Partey. Gelhardt with a little La Croqueta. And then a stupidly lazy back heel. Straight to Tomiyasu. Hang on a second. And then he fouls Tomiyasu. A challenge that is nowhere near as bad as what Xhaka just did. And he's getting booked. And Robin Koch is rightly infuriated. Because that was nowhere near as bad as what Xhaka just did to Rafinha. But yeah, he's getting booked. And they don't even look at the Xhaka one. So he got... Oh, that is nowhere near as bad. Tomiyasu's fine. His ankle didn't even twist. Xhaka literally completely folded Rafinha's ankle in half and nothing's given. That is... Oh, man. This referee has lost the plot here. Again, things go against us and we just don't get any luck. There's no consistency from the referees, from the officiating here. That is ridiculous. Oh, and they VAR check that one, do they? They VAR check that one, but not the other one. Yeah, fantastic. What is this VAR system? What is it? Huh? Yeah, it's good sometimes. But other times, it's broken. It doesn't make any sense. Why are they not using it for the other foul? Oh, my Lord. I've never known Leeds have this many players out due to... I've never known any team have this many players out due to injury. As Klitsch comes forward here, holds off his man, somehow not conceding a goal there. What a joke that was indeed. Book that Bomberas. Book that Bomberas tried to kill Tommy Gunn. Who the hell is Tommy Gunn? Oh, you mean Tomiyasu. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. About time. I want to see some fouls. Yeah? Tomiyasu and everyone else in that Arsenal backline have just been big chilling. Look at this. There we go. We intercept the ball in the midfield. Terrible pass by Arsenal this time. They're the ones falling asleep. And guess what? When we do, they have 3-4 men around us and Odegaard's winning the ball back. Tomiyasu is bodying drama like a little boy. He shrugs drama off like a little kid. Wow, this is painful. Come on, Leeds. There you go. Klitsch pulling the men forward, calling them forward. We're not committing anybody's forward right now. Rafinha looking comfortable on that left foot. That's good. Drills it in. Terrible cross in the end there. He looks to be running a bit more comfortable there. Now he's down again, holding his ankle. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's in serious discomfort, actually. He's running it off. He's fighting through the pain. But I feel like he's going to be out for another 2 weeks after this. And this could get ugly. This could get ugly. This is... Has anyone got any whiskey? Has anyone got any whiskey lying around? I'll tell you something I could do with a healthy glass of whiskey right now. I've got some proper 12 up there, but it's completely empty. Obviously, I do not advocate drinking for underage people, of course. As I know, we've got some younger viewers around here. You know, stay away from the alcohol. Stay away from all kind of bad substances like that. However, if you do enjoy a good drink, it can sometimes help reprieve or relieve the pressure of watching Leeds. Bro, I'm 14. Yeah, no alcohol for you, my man. None of that. No alcohol and no gambling, which are two things a lot of people turn to when their team are playing this poorly. What could you have to reprieve it? Go for a run. Go for a run. Get the energy out. I tell you, that's what you need to do, my man. One rule for Leeds and others get off with murder. Terrible refereeing. I mean, oh, it's a lovely ball in by Klitsch, but Somerville, he's got no strength. Somerville, he's just getting shrugged off like a little kid, and Tomiyasu is walking through players. Wow, Tomiyasu's having the game of his life. First of all, lovely ball in. Tomiyasu just shrugs Crescencio off. Just like he's not even there, like he's swatting a fly. Then he does up Dallas. Then he does up Klitsch. Tommy Gunn indeed. Tommy Gunn is spraying us down. Tommy Gunn has been pack-a-punch today. He has got that dead wire on him, I tell you that much. Because he is dismantling herds of Leeds United players with ease. Back to the football boneyard for us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dallas just, I mean, he fouled him in the end there. Tactical foul. About time. It was needed, but they look defeated already. Dallas looks dead. He's down, actually. Dallas is injured. Is he injured? Or does he just want to get off early? Does he want to get away? I feel like these players just want to get off the pitch right now. They want to get out of the heat. Get out of the firing line. None of them want to be there right now, from what it looks like. They're all hiding. And they want to go into hiding. Stop it, Puppet. Stop it. Stop it. Because the sad thing is, it's looking like it actually might be a possibility. I mean, I will be here, no matter what the weather, no matter what the league. But that is bad. Bielsa looks mortified. I feel so bad for him. I feel so sad for Bielsa. Look at him. He is distraught. He's got nothing going his way. His squad is getting thinner and thinner by the day. The players that are playing are not performing. Rafinha now, finally a bit of energy. Gives it to Gelhardt. Gelhardt flicks it in to no one. Tyler Roberts, make it count. Make it count, Tyler. He's still taking him on and he smashed it over the bar. He smashed it over the bar. We have 4 men forward, but no dynamism, no movement, no energy. Playing musical statues once again. The second you look for them, they're stood still. They're moonwalking back into our own half. JT, let's just get these remaining 2 games out of the way. Arsenal and Liverpool, those games won't define Leeds this season. We have to look at the matches following. Aston Villa, Burnley and Newcastle will be key. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. But with performances like this, how are we going to make it? Rush home for this effing shower of shite. A team of eunuchs. Not a bollock between them. As long as Puppet stays loyal to us. Rafinha will be leaving. I mean, you can't blame him. Tyler Roberts doesn't live up to Premier League standards. He's been one of our better players, actually, the past couple of games. So I don't think that's time to put the blame on him. You know, there are a lot of other players in this team that I'm looking to that have not performed as well as Tyler Roberts the past couple of match weeks. And you're only as good as your last game. But throughout the season, you have to say Tyler Roberts potentially hasn't performed. But I'm going off now, what I'm seeing right here, right now. And Tyler Roberts has been one of our better performers. He's been the only one showing actually some sort of energy, some sort of fight, some sort of optimism. Some sort of power, you know? Care. Looks like Dom Revy was right about Leeds having a gypsy curse. I will stay loyal. Stay loyal to who, though, Curved Glass? Stay loyal to who? Because your boys are having an absolute field day right now. I will always be loyal. You can't buy loyalty, eh? You can't buy it. I tell you what you can buy. Better than this. Harvey Price Roberts needs to go. What? What? Harvey Price Roberts. He's not as bad as Every is making out. Everybody making out. Who? Roberts? Roberts is not a prick. He's actually a very nice guy. And I have no personal, even for some of these players that aren't performing, I have no personal ill will against any man. You know? Some of these players just aren't good enough for Leeds. Roberts is not someone I'd fling it on right now. Gelhard! Where's the composure? This is what I'm talking about, Gelhard. He's nowhere near the finished article. All he's got to do there is look, get a shot off on target, and he's tried to flick it back into the box there. Why? Look up. See the space you have around you. You have a good chance to get a shot off on goal there, but you just flick it back. Gelhard, he hasn't been fantastic today, and everyone's going on at Bielsa for not playing Gelhard and for playing Dan James instead. But like I said, I think Gelhard just seems better off the bench to me. He can be a starter in the future, but right now, look, here you go. The ball comes in. Rafinha with the ball it is. Gets it, gives it out. Okay, that's completely different replay they're showing there. Completely different replay. Harvey Price Roberts needs to go. He's not as bad as everyone's making out. Yeah, he looks like Harvey Price. No, he doesn't. He looks nothing like Harvey Price. What are you talking about? He looks absolutely nothing like him. But look, man, I feel. I know a lot of people are gonna come hating at Bielsa. I feel bad for him. I feel for everything he's done for to go like this for him. Ollie in, absolutely no. Stop it, man. See, this is how bad it's got. We've got people mugging us off with Ollie in. Nah, he doesn't, Zen, man. What are you talking about? He looks nothing like him. Hang on, I'm going to get a picture up of this. Who the F is Harvey Price? It's, whatchamacallit? It's Katie Price's and, who is that? Dwight York. It's their child. But he looks absolutely nothing like him. I don't know where you're getting that comparison from at all. But yeah, that, I feel bad for him. Players letting him down. Owners not giving him enough to work with. You know? When the owners aren't giving you enough money to splash, it's always going to be hard for Bielsa. When your players are running on injured every single week or so, it's always going to be tough for Bielsa. When your players are making individual mistakes week in, week out, It's always going to be tough on Bielsa. Yes, he's made mistakes. Of course he is. Sometimes he's too stubborn with the players he's playing. You know, sometimes I want to see more of a change. You know, you got to say, you know, defensively, we haven't been great. Part of that is down to Bielsa. Of course it is. But, no. Leeds, the players are letting him down right now. And look at that. That's lovely. That's what you want to hear. Chants for Bielsa reverberating around the stadium. A dying bit of support for what is unsupportable football right now. Oh, Rafinha's going in at Ben White. Yeah, go on, my son. Give him a bang for me. Give him a bang. Give him a bang, my son. Rafinha looks like he's psychotically angry there. I like it. There you go. That's the fight I want to see. That's the anger I want to see. Get in their faces. Yes, if things aren't going too well, you can still go and smash someone. 2-foot someone. Get in their face. Show some anger. Tyler Roberts to Somerville. Dodgy touch by Somerville. Oh, Somerville! Somerville! What is that? He's walking into the box. He has no one around him. And he's just passed it off the pitch. He's passed it off the pitch. All he has to do is slow down there. Give Roberts a bit of time to come back. Maybe cut inside himself. Get a ball in the box. Get a shot on target. Cut inside yourself. It's just sloppy from him. And an Arsenal side that have only got 2 wins all season away from home are looking on their way to an easy 3rd win here. Oh no, Martinelli's in again here. Martinelli's in again. Drama failing to hold him off. Lovely interception by Drama in the end there. And he gets the ball out for a throw-in. Handball from who? Oh, Martinelli. Okay, it's a Leeds free kick anyway. But that's better from Drama. That's what I want to see from him. He has been better from Leeds in the second half. Defensively. You know, we haven't been under the cosh so much. We've been dominating a bit more of the football. But nothing with it, you know? It doesn't mean anything. It's worthless possession. We're not playing with the gut, as Klopp would say. It's like we're thinking too hard about what we're doing. It's not coming off instinctively. When we were in our pomp, you know, it was instinctive, one-touch football. Everyone knew where to be, when to be there, when to play the ball, how to play the ball. Now, we don't. We get the ball and we're scratching our heads, looking for ideas. Looking for someone to take the earnest themselves. Who are Leeds playing next? Oh, we've only got Liverpool. We've only got the easy game of Liverpool. Wow. 66 minutes on the clock. 23 minutes left to salvage something potentially. As Martinelli flicks the ball back to Tomar Partey. Thinking requires a brain. A lot of these are gormless as fuck. There's a lot of intellectual players in there. Oh no, Odegaard. Odegaard is in here, gives it to Saka. Oh, it's cleared away by Klitsch. But it's Kieran Tierney. Come on, Rafinha. Rafinha, look, maybe hasn't been one of his finest performances. But Rafinha, yet again, for us, the only shining light I've seen. Oh my god, and Saka has almost scored there. What a fantastic 1-2 of Martinelli. Carves us through. Carves us open. And lashes the ball. It just goes wide. Would have been like Damari Gray's goal against us. Liverpool Boxing Day. Y'all are losing 4-0 to Liverpool. If you support Leeds, you should know Pratt. He doesn't support Leeds, Ken. He doesn't support Leeds, that's why. Mr. Bielsa. Mr. Bielsa should get Mike Bassett. Yeah, there we go. Forget this expansive football. Let's go 4-4 fucking 2. Get him in there. He doesn't support Leeds. No, he doesn't. A lot of us, on the other hand, are... No, what do you mean piss off then? Look, anybody's welcome here, no matter who you support. You can support anyone, you're all welcome here. You're all welcome here. Of course, look, there may be a bit of a Leeds bias here. Of course, I'm a Leeds fan. We're watching Leeds. Anyone's welcome here. There's no need for anyone to piss off, no matter who you support. It's a game of football. We all love the game of football, and we all love to watch it. Even Arsenal fans are welcome here right now. Although, I tell you something, I'd love for them to come and watch us absolutely smack them. You know, I'm going back down to London, back down to North London in a couple of days, back down next to Arsenal. We're going to be getting mugged off in the street as if it wasn't bad enough. I live in Manchester for uni, yeah? I walk down the street, City fans giving me hell all week. Now I go down to Arsenal to get given shit from them. Starting to hate football. Here we go, Somerville. Come on, Gelhardt, man. You're getting outpaced by Ben White. You're getting outpaced by Ben White. What is that? Come on, man. Gelhardt, you're looking slow right now. I don't want to pile the pressure on Gelhardt. You know, the only play that's really giving me any kind of optimism is Rafinha. I can't lie to you. You know my thoughts on 4-4-2 and long ball. Yeah, bring it back. The good old days, of 2 strikers. Unfortunately, it's a good thing. Well, rather fortunately, it's a good thing we moved on from the 2 striker thing, because we don't even have half a striker, let alone 2. Geez, you're getting it from all angles. I am indeed. It's not good. Come on. This is weak football from Leeds. Rafinha. Lovely flick through to Gelhardt. Gelhardt, why is he holding on to it for so long? Look at that. There's so many Arsenal players back and no Leeds players pressing forward. No intensity. No dynamism. We had for like the first minute or so, we looked decent. We looked energetic. And then since then, we've fallen off a cliff. We're a flat battery. And Somerville, again, he seems to be outrunning the ball. He leaves the ball behind him so much. Oh, Roberts, nice idea there, but you've given too much of the ball to Thomas Partey there in the box. These injuries can't be down to bad luck but bad training style. I mean, some of them are bad luck. I mean, Bamford re-injuring himself through his celebration, you know, that's not really down to the injury. That's not really down to the training. You know, some of these guys had half a leg before they got to us. You know, Llorente and Robin Koch had pre-existing injuries before signing for Leeds, which you could say is bad scouting, maybe. Yeah, some of it can be down to training, but I don't think it's as much as people say. I don't think it's just as much as people say. We were a better side when we were League One. That's not true. That is strictly not true at all. Not in a million years, mate. Not in a million years. Even our worst Bielsa performance is better than anything we had since we were last in the Prem. Let me tell you that much. Unfortunately, we haven't got 2 strikers either. That's shocking in itself. Mate, we barely have 1 striker. We're struggling to play a striker with 1 striker up top. Somerville, release the shot, Somerville! He gives it to Roberts, who actually releases the shot. It's a weak shot in the end because he does wait till the ball is just behind him and he has to readjust his footing. But Somerville cuts inside well there, but just doesn't release the shot. And now Smith Rowe's coming on just to surmount our pain. The man who got Leeds promoted in the first place, Emil Smith Rowe, would have caused that goal for Huddersfield against West Brom when we're in the Championship. But the man who could come on to cause us an absolute bedlam of problems, gunman coming on, strapped he is, and a man who is in red hot form this year, Emil Smith Rowe. Not a man I want to see coming off the bench when we're already 3-0 down. Is Stuart Dallas now on the ball? Come on, something, a bit of luck, a bit of something, go our way. Somerville into Gelhardt. Gelhardt, just whip it in first time. Stop trying to hold them off and turn the ball around. Just whip it in. Someone, get it in. Gelhardt now! That's a pen! It's a penalty! It's Ben White who's taken him down! Joe Gelhardt. There we go. A bit of something. A bit of magic. A bit of fight. A little glimmer of hope. A completely unnecessary challenge by Ben White. Lovely play by Gelhardt to get himself between the man and the ball. And Ben White takes him down. Having 15-year-old on the bench says it all. We have a pen, we do indeed. But what a 15-year-old. And here we go. Rafinha is the man to take it. Rafinha on the shirt. Rafinha on the score sheet. Leeds' only hope this season. The only man showing the fight and desire to keep Leeds up. The man who deserves a goal. The man who gets the goals. The man who can do it all. Rafinha. Steps up. Steps to the spot. Deep breath. Couple of steps forward. Slow run up now. And he smashes it into the top right-hand corner. Grabs the ball back. And he's sprinting back to the halfway line. Is there a glimmer of hope? Do we have a chance? Lovely penalty by Rafinha. Picks it out. Postage stamp into the top right-hand corner. A venomous strike. Beautiful technique on it. 16 minutes to go. Is there a chance? Leeds' top goal scorer with 8 Premier League goals this season. The only man who's giving me any kind of optimism today when he's on the ball. The man with the quality to carve something out. With Sam Greenwood now being poised and ready to come on. Bielsa is not a dinosaur. Ben White did it for old time's sake. He did indeed. He did indeed. Penfinia, how dare you? How dare you? With Penaldo over there. And Bruno Fernandes. How dare you come at me with Penfinia? We need a pragmatic coach. A pragmatic coach is the exact opposite of what we need. We need an expansive coach. Not screw pragmatism. Screw that dead way of football. Here we go. It's Tyler Roberts now with Klitsch to his right. Back to Roberts. Dodgy touch by Roberts. Kills the chance. What a chance that was. Leeds could have been back there. And now we're wide open. And it's Martinelli. Martinelli still. Oh, lovely defending there by Robin Koch. Lovely defending by Robin Koch. We need players back. We do need players back big time. And we're finally getting players back. We seem to have woken up. Arsenal seem to be a bit scared. There are gaps emerging. There's still a chance. A very, very thin chance, but a chance nonetheless. 14 minutes left to get something out of this. Wake up. Ayling strolling on the ball there. Gives it to Forshaw. The space is emerging now. Arsenal's pressing has diminished. And Rafinha is now on the ball. Lovely little back heel to drama. This is better from Leeds. It's Matthias Klitsch ripping it in now. It's in the box. And Somerville, has he been knocked down there? Has he got a penalty? Is it a corner? I can't quite see who's cleared the ball off there. Somerville is the one who's blasted it over. It is a goal kick. Bielsa has been heavily backed and all he can build is relegation form. Bielsa has not been heavily backed. We didn't give him any sort of money in this summer window. Bielsa was not given a lot of money in the Championship. We were forced to sell our best players in the Championship, some of them, before the second season, and we still went up. Bielsa has not been heavily backed. I strongly disagree with that. I strongly disagree with that. Just look at the players he's bringing on now. Klitsch is off. Greenwood is on. Another youngster. All the youth that everyone's been crying out for him to give a chance to, he is. A former Arsenal youngster himself in Sam Greenwood. Klitsch is fuming. Bielsa trying to give him some words there, and he's just basically shrugging Bielsa off. What are you doing that for, Klitsch? Yeah, you're upset to come off, but it's not like you've had a man of the match performance. You've been good at times. Not one of our worst players by far. But he's fuming there. 70 million this window. Well, we need to spend 70 million this window. Sam Greenwood on the pitch now. Somerville on the pitch. Somerville, who for me has had a couple of positive spells, a couple of positive twists and turns, but not enough. Bielsa is not wank. Look how much money all the other sides around us have spent compared to us. Look at Villa, yeah? Look at the money they spent. And yet they didn't finish above us last year. They didn't finish above us. They survived on the last day of relegation the year before. They didn't finish above us in the championship, but they spent more than us then. But yet it's all Bielsa. No chance. What did I say? It's 2-2 at the moment. The Barca game 2-2. Well, what did I tell you? It wouldn't stay 3-0. Arsenal trying to kill the tempo out of the game. We really needed to get that second goal straight away. A quick 1-2. So quick one after another. And as they say, as the old adage goes, a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. So it's not out of the realms of possibility yet. Odegaard absolutely crunched by Forshaw. Credit crunched by Adam Forshaw. Dallas now to Forshaw. Oh, Odegaard's still down, and he's brought a foul. He's brought 50. He's brought 5 pinkies down to Poundland. He slashed them at the guy behind the desk, and he said, "Give me your whole goddamn store." Only in this case, it's the referee that he's paid for the foul. Oh, never. He's had a slight nudge from behind from Forshaw there in the back of the head. That is not strong enough to go down. The last 2 seasons we brought enough quality to be in the top 12. No, we have not. Look at our squad. Look at the players we have playing. This is not enough quality we've brought in. We needed a midfielder. We didn't get one. All we brought in was Dan James. Somerville. This is not a good look for Somerville. He's been subbed in. And now he's been subbed off. Liam McCarron coming on. Another youngster being given a crack. Disappointed in Klitsch. If anyone deserves to give loyalty and appreciation to Bielsa. I mean, I don't really know what the situation there was when he kind of shrugged him off a little bit. I'm not 100% sure as to what was going on there. But, I mean, yes, they deserve each other's loyalty, I think. They've both been very good to each other throughout the years. Bielsa, I would not say... Bielsa never rests on his laurels. No chance Rad won't spend as he is cashing out, busy counting his profits. Well, when are the 49ers going to put some cash in, hey? They were keen enough to buy the club. How about you show some of that keenness and pull out some money from your back pocket? A lot of these players are championship level. So, how can you say that he's been heavily backed? 81 minutes on the clock. The game has slowed down a little bit. It's died down since that Leeds penalty. Arsenal have really sucked the life out of the game. There better be some healthy stoppage time added on here. Because Arsenal have sucked the life out of this game. As Rafinha comes forward. Doesn't do anything with it. Loses the ball. It's cleared away for a Leeds throw-in. 8 minutes left on the clock. Or 7.5 to be precise. Drama back. Come on, let's regain the composure. The composure we've been missing. But yeah, look, obviously, whatever you say, Maxwell, you know, you're completely entitled to your view. But I don't think that he's been heavily backed at all. I think he's been underbacked. I think we should have put more money in to get more key players, but we always seem to be messing around. A few million we weren't willing to spend here, a few million we weren't willing to spend there, and then going and dropping £30 million on Dan James in the last day of the window. Questionable enough as it is. Oh no, Smith Rowe's in. And it's 4-1. It's 4-1. The game's over. The game is done and dusted. The one man I said I didn't want coming on when he's in this sort of red-hot form. And that is it. That is the game done and dusted. That is Leeds down in the dumps. That is, again, another easy goal. Another weak, porous defending. Luke Ayling playing everyone on side there. Playing him on Luke. Playing him on, but getting nowhere near him. Again, just a simple run through the middle of the pitch. Wow. What do we say here, boys? What do we say here? It's been a decent performance in the second half. We fought back at times. McCarron not even getting on the pitch before that goal goes in. But we're never going to come back now. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. We showed 10 minutes of fight. 10 minutes of fire. JT, I really think there should be a 2-week break without football fixtures due to the COVID spread affecting so many clubs having to postpone fixtures to control the spread of COVID. Well, everyone's games got postponed apart from us. If there was one side that needed a postponing before this game, it was us. It was us. And this is bad. Granit Xhaka getting booked now for time wasting. 5 minutes left. Relegation looking scarily like a possibility. But yeah, I think maybe there should be a little break. Because you can't keep having some teams playing and then other teams not. And then it will just lead to more fixture congestion down the line. That's all it's going to lead to. Either we start playing games or we take a little break. I think just resume all the games personally. But makes no odds. We've been rubbish all season. Yeah, well, we actually, hang on. I don't 100% agree with that. Because when we had a few weeks spell. Yes, the results didn't all go our way. Some of them did, some of them didn't. Where our performances started to really improve. It's when Forshaw first came back. And we had both Phillips and Forshaw playing together. But now that Phillips is out again, it's back to the same old we had before. We need 2 midfielders in there. We don't have 2 midfielders in there. And that's what's costing us. I don't think it's been a nightmare performance from Roberts. I think there's been worse players. As Robin Koch and Lacazette get into it again. Lacazette diving around the floor after nothing. By the way, diving around the floor again. And now Leeds Robin Koch putting his foot in there, getting himself stuck in. At least showing some sort of fight. Some sort of energy. A bit of recklessness, a bit of stupidity, yes, but at least showing some sort of fight, some sort of care here. Really missing Calvin Phillips as we hit 20 likes. 20 whole goddamn likes. I don't know who that was right there that just struck us over to 20, but you are an absolute legend. I appreciate you, my man, and thank you very much for helping support me, support you, and bringing some sort of joy into what has been a very joyless 90 minutes of football. Burnley have 3 games in hand on Leeds. They're 5 points behind, and Watford have 2 games in hand, 3 points behind. Well, let's have a little look at that table again there. No, Burnley do indeed have 3 games in hand. This is really bad from Leeds. This is really bad. Watford, 2 games in hand, 3 points behind. And guess what? Both of them with considerably better goal difference than Leeds. Considerably better goal difference than Leeds. It's mad to think that 3 games ago we were 1 player away from fully fit squad, and now we have 15-year-old on the bench. I mean, just look at the players we've brought on to get something out of the game. McCarron. No offense to McCarron. But when you're bringing on McCarron as a roll of the dice to get something against Arsenal, when you already have 4 or 5 other youngsters on the squad, or on the pitch, rather, should I say, it's alarming. And look, everyone was asking to get these young players breaded in, to get these young players playing. The young players have played. Now, how do you assess Leeds' performance with these guys in, as opposed to a lot of the players which people were saying were underperforming week in, week out? I think, yes, I've been one of Crescensio's biggest fans, but even Jack Harrison offered more than him today. That's what I think. I think Dan James has offered more than him all season. I think Dan James is probably been one of our better players this season. Poor recruitment is costing us massively. It really is. It really is. I feel like we're missing Firpo as well back there. Dallas at left back is not doing the job. We are missing Junior Firpo there. Cody Drama has looked inexperienced today as he gives the ball to Sam Greenwood, who gives it to Raf. Lovely bit of ingenuity by Raf to flick it through. Can Greenwood do anything? He slows the pace down of it and he crosses it to absolutely nobody once again. If Leeds need my help to score goals, I'll put on a Leeds jersey. Oh my God. I don't think we'd be any worse at putting the ball in the back of the net with you in the team, to be honest. And you can't even kick a football. I'm hoping Leeds' game against Liverpool is postponed on Boxing Day, so Leeds will have time to get our injured players back and regroup as a team. I don't think it'll make much difference, to be honest. I mean, Phillips won't be back for a long, long time. And greatly appreciated. Oh, man. 4-1. Still chants reverberating around the stadium. Still great support as always. But unfortunately, too little, too late for Leeds to turn up. Too little, too late for Leeds to show some fight. And defensively, too open, too porous. And another week, yeah. Look at those fans, man. Still up on their feet, singing. We're getting absolutely pummeled. Week in, week out. But yet they're still up there singing their hearts out. Rafinha indeed. Rafinha, not one of his best performances today, but still one of our better players, Rafinha, as the clock strikes 92 minutes. 1 more minute left of football. Brilliant by the fans. We've got that, if not else. That is indeed what we've got. And you've got to feel for the fans. The best fans in the league by far. Bring Fred McTominay with you. What? Joe? McFred? No. What? No. What am I hearing? What am I seeing? Is this how low we've fallen? That you would consider McFred? No. Not McFred, lad. No. I'd rather have no midfielders. I'd rather start the game with 9 men. Oh. Slap like an unpurred baby. What? An unburped baby. Mate. We're getting slapped like cheeks on Carney Day. That's what's happening to us. Not Fred, Matic. I don't want Matic. I don't want McTominay. I don't want Fred. Giza. Fred. I'd rather have McKinstry than Fred. I tell you that much. I'd rather have Lewis Bate playing. Lewis Clickbait Bate. Rather have 2 under 5s than any scum players. Oh, man. I mean, I'd take Ronaldo. Yeah, don't try and... You see? That's what I want to see from Rafinha right there. You see? That is what I want to see from a player. Too many times, I'm seeing players getting slapped, getting clapped, getting those cheeks absolutely rummaged around. And then after the game, they're going up to their England teammates or whatever, and they're laughing. They're joking. They're hugging each other. You see it there. Gabriel Magalhaes, Brazilian, goes up to Rafinha, tries to hug him there. Rafinha straight down, not even acknowledging his presence, shrugging him off. Get away from me. I'm embarrassed. I'm humiliated. Yeah? You just slapped us 4-1 in our own backyard. And you want to come and hug me? You want to come and mug me off to my face like that? No. He looks absolutely distraught, absolutely gutted, Rafinha. Almost so gutted as if he knows he's going away in January and this might be the last time he plays in front of the fans. Scarily gutted. But, wow. Arsenal, at the end of the day, very, very good performance from Arsenal. I'm not taking anything away from that Arsenal performance there. They put us to the sword. They were clinical today. They were sharp. They knew exactly how to expose us. We gave them gaps and they punished us. Tomiyasu was absolutely superb in that right back role, shrugging off any kind of counter-attack we tried to put forward. Saka was energetic. He was causing us nightmares all game. Martinelli was in the pocket, just sucking every bit of life out of Leeds. All 90 minutes. Smith Rowe, when he came on, very good. Lacazette, great hold-up play. But Leeds, with about as much substance as a bowl of porridge, just swirled around, chucked across the room. Just cut through with ease. Not even cut through. Walked through. As if they were invisible. As if they had no substance to their body. And they could just stroll in a straight line. They were bloody moonwalking through us at some points. They didn't even need to look. They just knew, alright, put my head down. Slash the ball forward. There'll be a gap there. Martinelli will be sat in the gap. Lacazette will be sat in the pocket. It'll be easy for us. Ramsey on loan. I don't want Ramsey on loan. Ramsey would not help us at all. Ramsey would relegate us if we got him on loan. JT, which players realistically would you go for in Jan? I mean, realistically, we need a lot of players. Realistically, we're looking at a centre-half. I don't know how much money we're willing to spend. Are they going to go gung-ho? Are they potentially going to go and splash multi-millions worth of pounds to potentially go back in for Noah Lang? I don't think so. Are we going to go in for O'Brien again? Because we need a midfielder. Maybe he's the man. Apparently he's very hardworking, very tenacious. That's probably looking like maybe a realistic signing. Should have gone for Cahill in the summer. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Cahill would have helped things. Cahill is just Liam Cooper in disguise, if you ask me. I think I'd rather play Liam Cooper than Cahill. Not a great result for Leeds at all. Raf must be thinking about his future. Who can blame him? I mean, you saw Deco in the stands there. Who has Deco got on the blower at half time? Who has Deco got on the blower right now? That's the question. And it's a very scary question. But realistically, I mean, who would you guys go for? Who would you... I think I speak for everyone when I say the first position we go for is that central midfield position. Maybe, again, a centre-half. But definitely, and maybe even a striker. Loan players? Maybe some loan players. But we need permanent signings. We need to splash the cash. I mean, a fullback as well. Maybe a right back. Maybe a right back we might need. Someone cheap, to fill the hole. I don't know. It's tough. It all depends how much money they want to put in there. It all depends how much money they want to throw in there. Can we afford some top players? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know how much the 49ers are willing to put in. It all depends on these men right here, the 49ers. Let's have a little look over at the other screen here. See how much they put in. Hang on. 5-year pledge, they say 2 days ago. Let's have a little look at this 5-year pledge that the San Francisco 49ers are pledging to the fans. Do not want that, thank you very much. And I do not want the notifications. And no thank you. Leeds United's intimate relationship with the San Francisco 49ers took another step forward last month as the holding companies acquired an additional 7% of Leeds, taking their stake to, of course, 44%. A little more than just skin in the game. Splash the cash. Who is on the market? That's the point. It's always harder to get players in January. Maybe we could swipe some from the championship. We've got a right back. He plays central defense. Yes, but he's just come back from injury, and we need another option in there, I think. We need another option. We need a right back. We need a central midfielder. And we need a striker. Or a winger. But I think we've got enough wingers. So a striker. A striker, a right back, a central midfielder, and then if we have any more cash left over, a centre half. Unfortunately, Infinite TK, I can't clap back today. I hope we don't. I pray we don't. But I can't clap back with anything. But look. 49ers now hold an almost equal stake in Leeds, of course, alongside Andrea Radrizzani, with the plan to buy out in 2024 for a reported £475 million. £475 million. A lot of money there that they're going to buy with us. They would be required to contribute an additional £200 million to complete the sale. Obviously, as to what they've already put in. But, since they first come in, they've increased themselves from around 20% or 10% before we got promoted. They keep adding these little 5% investments in to the point now where they own 44%. But yet, I still haven't seen them spend any money on us. Yes, they're trying to get Leeds in a new stadium. 49ers are corporate. They want a northern NFL stadium. Well, yeah, we need a bigger stadium to compete in the long run. But I'm afraid we need players before we want a bigger stadium. Why can't Leeds United get the sort of buyers you invest in a club like Newcastle have? Leeds have a better potential than Newcastle. Absolutely we do. And absolutely we could have with QSI. Unfortunately, the QSI links didn't have a lot of substance to them. It was looking like we had a serious chance. He's very good friends with Andrea Radrizzani, of course, and it looked very likely that we could get them. But unfortunately, it's not to be. And the 49ers are the men that we have at our disposal. And if we look at their pit of money to spend, it is nothing like Leeds'. We need some fresh blood. Too many players get in whether they perform or not. No competition, yeah, because we have such a thin squad and such an injury-ravaged squad. Like waffle. None of this about look. All right, here's a little timeline of events. 10% didn't spend any money. Okay, goes into the board of directors. We get into the Premier League. They kind of increase their stake again, and then boom, January, 37%. Just 9 months later, boom, 44%. Or rather, 10 months later, 44%. When they increased it to 37% in January, did we see them spend any money in the summer? No. Now they've increased it to 44%. Have they spent any money in the summer? No. Of course, you have to look at the fact, yes, we had to get the pitch redone. Yes, we spent a lot of money on new contracts. We signed Bamford down to a new contract. We signed Calvin Phillips. We signed Melier. We signed Dallas. We signed a lot of players down to longer deals. And that is, of course, going to drain your resources. Of course, we are planning to get a new massive stadium in the future. That's draining on resources. But this, I mean, look at the performance we just had. Nothing in the middle, nothing in the back. We need centre halves with experience. And I know you guys keep saying Cahill, but Cahill's too slow. We need someone with experience that has still got it. That can still do it. In this day, in this time and age. We need someone on the pitch that can marshal the players around them. That can tell the other players where to go, when to go. Because whilst Bielsa and the managers and the coaching staff may be able to tell these players what to do in the training pitch, he can't do it for them. He can't do it for them on the pitch. And when they're on the pitch, there's too many gaps. It's too easily exploited. Like I said, Drama and Ayling had so much space between them today. And they were both playing players on side. So 2 of the goals could have been easily avoided if Drama and Ayling just pulled themselves further up the pitch. But no, we didn't. No, we didn't today. Bale and Ramsey to play alongside Roberts dreaming. I don't think, to be honest, I think Bale and Ramsey would both not improve the side. I don't think Bale was very impressive. I think Dan James is better than Bale right now. I genuinely think Dan James offers more to us than Gareth Bale would after seeing how he was with Spurs last year. And I don't think Ramsey adds anything to Leeds' side personally. I don't think Aaron Ramsey does at this current stage of his career. If you're talking in his prime, yeah, I'd take Aaron Ramsey. But at this stage in his career, I don't think Aaron Ramsey adds enough. I don't think he's a very good addition personally. Hey, I know he could come on loan and it'd be cheap, but look at that 3.35 XG for Arsenal today. Poor. We have talent. We do have some talent, yeah, but not enough. Not enough consistency. I mean, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Wear your Leeds United jumper all you like, pal. You know, I'm loving it. Yeah, support the boys. Back the boys. But how about, instead of just wearing the Leeds jumper, how about you call up your owners and you tell them, why don't you watch the Leeds games? Why don't you watch what Leeds needs? And splash some of that casheroony. Let's have a little look at how much money they have. And first, let's open this as well. San Francisco. Let's see. 4.18 billion US dollars they have. They got a lot of money at their disposal. A lot of money. Of course, they have to spend a lot of money on their NFL team, but a lot of money at their disposal. 4.18 billion. How about you give us a cheeky 100 mil of that? Let us spend some of that. We'll make it back through Premier League money, through advertising, through shirt sales, through ticket sales. We'll make that 100 million back, no problem. Give us a little influx. Let's make no two ways about it. The only reason that they'd want to get their foothold in Leeds is to make money. It's not a Roman Abramovich situation where he just wants to splash his cash and win some trophies. If they're coming in, they want money. You know, everyone wants money. So if you want to make money in the long run, how about you protect your investment and spend some money now? You know, take a short-term deficit, get us some good players in the squad, and yeah. Don't want American owners? Shite. Can you copy and paste that there, lad? It hasn't saved in the chat about the American owners. Rad should have put funds up. You have to improve every season, rest on your laurels, and you get stung. Yeah, I know. Like I said, there are a lot of extenuating factors as to why we didn't spend money. Of course, with the pitch, with the contracts, with the new stadium on the horizon. Yes, there are reasons why we didn't spend. But I think you got to take the risk. Plus, we were in massive debts. So it's not necessarily Radrizzani I blame because of how much financial destruction we were in the first place. How much we had to cripple the books to get up to the Premier League in the first place, which raises a bigger debate actually about the Premier League in general, about the structure of English football, that clubs, the reason why you're seeing so often now clubs going up and straight back down is because these clubs have to go into so much debt. They have to cripple themselves so much financially over a 2-year period to get themselves back up to the Premier League that in the long run, after a year or two, they're so financially done, the infrastructure is so burnt out that things just end up going badly for them. And that's what you're seeing here right now. And that's why I don't blame Radrizzani anymore, as I'm looking to these guys, these daddy warbucks over here, to splash some cash. I mean, like you were saying, this is obviously nothing like a Saudi or a QSI. Let's see the QSI net worth. Let's see how much we could have been getting from them. I mean, I don't think they even have 338 billion. Come on. These would have been the boys. Man. 338 billion. These would have been back in the big time, man. Haaland would have been stripping himself in that beautiful Leeds United home kit. Unfortunately, the 49ers is the route we've gone down. And 49ers are the ones that we have to pray to get us out of here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they are. What's the full details of the injuries? Any players back due before January? Well, let's have a little look at the injury list for Leeds. This site, by the way, very, 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 very good. Very, very amazing. All right, here we go. So, Firpo, of course, suspended for 5 yellow cards. He'll be back next week. Liam Cooper suffered a thigh injury as of December the 9th. His hamstring, because of his hamstring injury, he's undergone treatment and the medical staff will structure his next steps in recovery. But it doesn't look like he's going to be coming back any day soon. Currently being assessed and no return date for him. Calvin Phillips most likely going to be out until February. And we only just got him back again. Suffered a hamstring injury during Brentford's game, Patrick Bamford, which was, of course, during a celebration. Could you honestly write this stuff? Again, no return date, probably a couple of weeks. Again, all of these are just subject to what is going to be assessed. However, Bamford, Rodrigo, and Cooper are looking like they could be coming forward a bit sooner than Calvin Phillips, because Calvin Phillips, there is just absolutely no return date. Soon, same with Pascal Struijk. It seems like he's going to be out for a very, very long time. Jamie Shackleton, currently being assessed with an Achilles injury. Daniel James with an abductor strain, currently being assessed. Cresswell, shoulder, currently being assessed. Diego Llorente, illness, absent for the next 10 days at least. Jack Harrison, little knock, 25%, could be back next week. It's probably going to be at least a few weeks for any of them. I'd have to say Dan James's one, from what I've heard, seems to be the least detrimental and seems to be the one that we're most likely going to get back the quickest, but who knows at the end of the day. But look at that, 11 injuries. 11 injuries. And yeah, Everton have 9, 3 of them illnesses. Very short-term stuff there. Liverpool, 7 illnesses. Look, these guys have these many suspensions because of illnesses, and then the game doesn't go ahead. But Leeds have 11 players ruled out, but yet our game still goes ahead. I don't know. I mean, obviously, yeah, maybe the COVID deal wasn't so big with Leeds, but whatever. I don't know. Let's have a little parting message here from Luke Ayling. Hailing the support from the sides, yeah, as we like to see. Yep. I mean, unfortunately, Luke Ayling and the rest of the boys didn't come through for us today and come back with it. I was kidding about the Bale and Ramsey, but not Cahill. You can't buy that experience, and on a free would have been worth a punt. Could have been worth the punt, but I mean, maybe for the changing room experience, maybe, but I don't know. I think there's better experienced players we could have got out there personally, but what can you do? Anyway, guys, it's been an absolute abysmal performance once again. A dismal performance, should I say. Thank you guys so much for chilling here with me. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you guys. I really do mean it when I say these right here. It's the highlight of my week. So thank you guys for coming along, as always, getting involved. If you do want to stay tuned for more, if you want to make sure you're there for any future streams, any future games, any future content that is released, make sure you do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more uploads. But for now, guys, thank you guys so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we can only pray that things improve slightly before we play Liverpool on Boxing Day. But for now, guys, thank you very much. I'll have to love you and leave you. Au revoir, my brothers. Have a good one.